Well, to follow up on the fact that Spike is in G5, we kind of got an idea as to why he's been, been around for so long. He's been actually hibernating. It's kind of some kind of a spell that he was put under, or he took part in, to where he wakes up every now and then, but he mostly hibernates. And here he got woke up, by his fellow dragons, and of course, Sunny and her friends. But what's interesting is how they kind of not only tell us that this is Spike and prove it's Spike, but they also kind of, I guess you could say, allow him to have a bit of fuzziness, memory absentness, you know, because he's been hibernating. So he basically, kind of remembers things and kind of doesn't, if you will. But over time, the more awake apparently he is, the more he remembers exactly, what's happened and all that. And he gives them a good explanation about Opaline and her true origins, basically, on who she is, why she's doing what she's doing, and why because Opaline is the reason Spike had to leave his friends, or else he would have stayed with them. So, that's one thing we can look into. Now, whether or not he was with Rarity and all that as an item at that time, we're not really sure. I would assume, it was and all that because, he talks about his friends and in the I guess the flashback or the little, story that he tells, he basically, it's basically described that he was as we see him now, but he had to basically leave because of Opaline. And that Twilight basically gave him the Dragonstone to protect because it had their magic, as well as she put a barrier around Equestria to hide it from Opaline. And, you know, he, and what's interesting is what he also tells about Opaline. And I had a suspicion this might be her motivation, that, basically you know, what she told Misty was not entirely true and all that. And what it really was is that she had this belief that alicorns were better than other ponies. And this is why she was banished from Skyros. She was banished because I guess she was trying to steal magic. I think that she was trying to steal the magic or something, or she had stolen dragon magic, which caused her to become an alicorn and all that. And I think that's what banished her from banished her from Skyros or something. I have to go back and rewatch the episode or rewatch that scene. But basically, yeah, her belief is alicorns. Since they're the essence of all three tribes, she believes that they are superior to all creatures, to all ponies, which is why she believes they should have all the magic from dragons, from ponies, and all that, and no one else. So yeah, he does play a role in this movie. I mean, in this chapter and everything. Um, and again, the explanation they give for him is he's been in hibernation for a while due to a spell, which he wakes up from every now and then. But because he's been in hibernation, he can't really remember, that much. But the more apparently he wakes up, the more he does remember, you know, and such. And he does know apparently, and again, he does know who Opaline is, and he tells Sunny and her crew, um, why Opaline, why Opaline is the way she is, why she's after magic and everything. Um, So yeah, they do find a way around to ensure us that this is Spike and everything. They do give us, you know, um, they do give us an idea as to why, like I said, as to why, he's been able to stay alive this long and all that. And we find out that, again, Opaline was the reason he had to separate from his friends, and he and the other dragons couldn't go to the Dragonlands. They went to the Isle of Scales. The Isle of Scale, or Scaly, whatever it's called, to hide from Opaline, and all that until she found them, apparently. So, yeah, um, I'm not. Yeah, I know I sound like I'm going all over the place. It is early still. I just, I've been awake for a while, but it's still early. Got to get some coffee in a little bit. But yeah, again, I know I sound like I'm all over the place here, but basically, long story short, you know, basically it's because of a spell he's part of that causes him to be hibernating and sleeping until he's needed and all that, and that apparently the reason he's there along with the other dragons and not in the Dragonlands or not in the Ponylands is because of what Opaline had done and all that, and the fact that Opaline just wanted to prove alicorns are more superior to every other creature around. So, so yeah, they do give a good explanation and all that for Spike's presence. So I do appreciate that, and they do allow him to tell the tale as to why, like I said, Opaline's the way she is. Why she was banished from Skyrose, why Twilight did what she did, and so on. But yeah, but I'll give him credit for at least finding a way around that and giving us a decent explanation as to why he's still present even in G5. And it is hinted at we will see him again. Whether it's in Tell Your Tale or in another season of Make Your Mark, or the second season of Make Your Mark, if you will. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are down below on Spike's revelation, as to why he's been around for so long, and everything, and basically, what he told Sunny and her friends about Opaline and, her being the reason and all that they've separated. They had to leave Equestria and go to the Giant Scale. Let me know what your thoughts are. Comment down below, live chat during the premiere, like the video. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Love to hear what you have to say about this. And until then, I'm out.